Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. Okay, here's another video response I'm making. Okay, it was on my my delicious barbecue lunch, May 27th. Okay, so someone commented and said, "Thanks, I'm thinking of going to a Chinese buffet tomorrow because I've been doing so well with exercising and eating right. I figure I should reward myself, and I haven't eaten out in quite a while. All of my meals have been home cooked, and I have lost 14 pounds in 2 months. I will have plenty of veggies there along with meat and rice. I'm not so big on dessert anymore because all of my exercising and eating right forced me out of having an appetite for sugary foods. I ate some ice cream my mother bought yesterday for Memorial Day. I had a bowl of 2 scoops and I got sick. I guess it's a way of my body telling me to stay away from that type of food. Sorry for the rambling. I really appreciate you and your husband answering and responding back to my questions. It means a lot to me." Well, to this commenter, you are very welcome. That's what we're here for. So I'm glad you explained this in detail. And yeah, sometimes you want to watch out for going out to eat too much because the food choices aren't very healthy, and you tend to overeat because you tend to want to finish everything on your plate and you don't want to have any leftovers. So I totally understand. I do the same thing too, where I tend to overeat when I go out to eat. You know, not good, I know, but it's best to just take the leftovers home. So in this message here, losing 14 pounds in 2 months, that's really good. That's very, very good. I wish I could do that. I still want to lose weight. I would still want to lose the pregnancy weight, you know, so my proper weight for my height, I'm not very tall. I'm 5 feet 1.5 inches. I'm serious. I'm not even 5'2", okay? I'm about 5 feet 1.5 inches in height. And my weight is supposed to be like 107, like 108 to 10 pounds, about 107 to 110 pounds, okay? But you have to figure out fat weight and muscle weight. It makes a huge difference, okay? So for me, after my 5th child was born, baby Ken, I went down to, I was like 153 probably around there, or whatever, 140 or something, I don't remember, but I had gained about 30 pounds from his pregnancy, and I still had pregnancy weight from the other kids that I had lost already. When my 4th child was born, Keo, I went down to 107 pounds, and it took like a little over 3 years to lose that weight. I mean, that's a long process, but hey, at least I lost it, right? I lost it through, like, you know, eating properly and exercising, you know, and not overeating. And so soon after that, it didn't last very long. I got pregnant again with my 5th child, and so I had gained 30 pounds from that, and I'm still trying to lose weight, you know, in a healthy way, eating properly and gaining more muscle mass instead of just body fat, you know. So it makes a huge difference how your body looks and how you feel, okay? So based on that, losing 14 pounds in 2 months for this person, congratulations. That's really good. At least you're losing weight instead of gaining more weight that you don't need, that your body does not need, okay? So it's good that you're intaking plenty of vegetables with your meat and rice. That's good, because eating meat and rice alone is not healthy because it's going to make you very constipated. You're not going to have proper bowel movements because the enzymes from the fresh vegetables and eating fruits, the enzymes are what that helps break down the food pretty good. And that's what triggers you to, you know, to want to use the bathroom, especially the bowel movement, you know, when you go to do the number 2 in the bathroom. Those really help trigger it. So sometimes when you figure out, like, after eating an orange or an apple or a banana, you tend to want to go to the bathroom right after that. Well, that's because the enzymes and the juices are triggering your bowel movements to get going, you know? So having a bowel movement in the morning after eating a fruit or vegetable or whatever, that really triggers you to use the bathroom. And it's really good. It's a really good sign that your body is detoxing its waste, okay? Because if you don't have good bowel movements, that's what leads to colon cancer, where your colon sac that holds your waste, you know, if that doesn't get filtered well, and if that doesn't get detoxed well, the buildup is going to harden up. It's going to get very hard to get your body cleaned out. So yeah, just to let you know about constipation. An old friend of mine years ago, her and I no longer in contact because she never returned my calls, whatever, and plus I moved away to Illinois, and she was still living back in Iowa. But anyways, a friend of mine many years ago told me, before I even met her, years before I even met her, she said she was so overweight and she wasn't eating properly. She never ate fruits, never ate vegetables. She just ate whatever she wanted because she was depressed. And she was eating away her pain. That's what it was. She was eating away her pain, okay? So she ate whatever she wanted, okay? So what happened was her body became very constipated and she had no bowel movements. Okay. And she had no bowel movements for 2 months, okay? 2 months of no bowel movements. You know what happened? She didn't go use the bathroom for the number 2 in the bathroom. She didn't do that for 2 months. So she had to go to the hospital through emergency, had to get surgery, and they had to dig her waste out of her colon sac. That's how gross it can get. So if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't eat properly, if you don't eat your fruits and vegetables to help trigger the proper flow of your waste, then you're gonna have a lot of built-up waste stuck in there, and it's gonna start turning into stones, okay? It's gonna start building up into hard rock, okay? And you're gonna have to go get it dug out by your doctor, which is pretty disgusting, okay? You don't want that. And then they had to sew her back up, of course, you know. You don't want to go through that, guys. All you have to do is eat your healthy fruits and vegetables, all right? Okay, and so the message in here said, I ate some ice cream my mother bought yesterday for Memorial Day. I had 2 scoops and got sick. I guess my body is telling me to stay away from that type of food. Okay, I assume the ice cream that your mother got was not soy base or coconut base. It was pretty much, you know, the cow like dairy. It was cow dairy, okay? So it seems like your body is telling you that you're becoming lactose intolerant, okay? If you want more information about being lactose intolerant, I did do a video called Being Lactose Intolerant, okay? Being Lactose Intolerant. Title is that. They'll tell you more. Just a quick summary about it, you know, just about being lactose intolerant. It's just about how lactose is a type of sugar, okay, that 75% of the world's population cannot digest properly. Therefore, they become lactose intolerant, where their body react with symptoms, where they feel nauseous, they want to throw up, you know, they get diarrhea, they get really bad stomach pains from it, and it makes them just completely sick, okay? And they can't ingest any cow dairy stuff, okay? So stuff like yogurt, cheese makes them sick, cow milk, 1%, 2%, you know, whole milk makes them sick, you know, even skim-free, fat-free milk makes them sick. All right, so to help with that, to help battle with that, you can intake other high calcium stuff, like you can drink like soy milk, coconut milk, rice drink, which looks like rice milk, and you can intake coconut milk, okay, almond milk, okay, those are lactose free, okay, so you should be able to digest those well. Soy is also a food allergen. Some people are allergic to soy products, so they may not be able to drink soy milk, so go to almond milk, coconut milk, or rice drink, okay? Those are other options that you can intake to get that good amount of calcium and other nutrients as well. So, and what it is, lactose is a type of sugar, okay, that your body should be able to digest. But like I said, 75% of the world population cannot digest that, okay, and you get bad symptoms, okay, side effects from it. And so, and what it does is your small intestines in your body is what produces the lactase enzymes, okay? The lactase enzymes that are produced from your small intestine, that is what breaks down the lactose sugars into simple sugars called glucose and galactose or galactase or something. So once they're broken down to glucose and galactose, that is when it goes into your bloodstream, okay? But when your body is not producing enough lactase enzymes to break those lactose sugars down, you're gonna get the worst stomach pain you can imagine, okay? And all the other side effects as well. So, but you know what? It is said that you can still integrate like cow dairy products into your diet. Just do a little bit at a time. Like Freddie's very lactose intolerant too. Like he can only have very little milk in his cereal, and he'll be fine. just to drink a cup of milk alone, oh, he'll get severe stomach ache, okay? I cannot even use milk in his smoothie because he'll always get like stomach pains from it, you know, and go straight to the bathroom. So I have to use like either water for his smoothie, or I have to use almond milk for him, or soy milk or something, and then he'll be fine. Okay, so okay, yeah. So the reason why you're getting a really, let me see, and for you to get really sick from just 2 scoops of ice cream, that's what's happening. You're becoming lactose intolerant. If you want to build it up, you can start intaking very little ice cream at a time, or intake a very little bit of cow milk at a time, or integrate a little bit of healthy yogurt in your diet, okay? And don't forget, yogurts with sweeteners in there can be very sweet, so be careful in the high content of sugar, okay? Like flavored yogurts, okay? So integrate very little at a time. Start with like a tablespoon of dairy products first if you want to build up your tolerance, okay? That's all I have to say for this message. And thanks so much for your message.